Hi. If you are considering to take a course online with me in Spanish with translation, and you are a bit concerned about how that would sound, this video is for you. We make this as a sample of how it would be sounding. So I will continue in Spanish, and you can see how will the translation be. Thank you. Entonces, como les decía,
So, as I was telling you, this is for you to see how the class sounds or the voice of the translator behind it. And the first question is perhaps, why don't I do all the programs in English? As it happens, I've been a few years teaching the same subject in Spanish and English, and it has become a little heavy, a little boring even, because I have to repeat the same thing in the same language, but people are different, questions are different. So it's not such a challenge for me to teach the same thing twice, and I do it very often. On the other hand, it can be very interesting for some the things to be heard in English with translation into Spanish and vice versa. It's all an exploration. We're seeking the best way for everybody. And the idea is for the people who are going to translate are people who have been working with me for several years. They know the language, the vocabulary, and at a point they know me well enough so as to understand the sense, the meaning with which I'm speaking, because sometimes I'm not so straightforward when saying things. I'd like to somehow give a touch of humor or sarcasm, even double sense. And this is difficult to translate, especially if you don't know the person. So I'm satisfied that the people who are going to participate in the translation are able to do both things, understand the Spanish and convey it into English, but also to be able to read what I'm intending to convey. And that's very helpful. So the idea is we're going to try to polish more and more when translations are being given. So for the person who translates, and also for you who are listening through the translation, so that it becomes I become easier to translate. Sometimes I read too fast, and it makes it very difficult. So I will try to modulate a little better for the translation to be more accurate, and you don't miss anything. And on the other hand, all the programs that will have a translation, we will make available the presentations in PDF in English before the class, so that you are able somehow in a second apparatus, in a second device, to be able to watch the presentation in English, and thus it's so much easier for you not to get to miss any information. Thanks a lot. We're going to be meeting in any language. Thank you.